Welcome back, amazing lizard friends. Welcome back to the channel of Xando Likes Walks. I'm Xando, I like walks. And yeah, you're watching Grim Dawn with me. Like I play, you watch, you know what I mean. We are in some weird cave. We took a different way than the suggested one. We found some weird wall that we fell into. I have no idea what we're doing and where we're ending up. There's a lot of wind in the background. We're trying to reach the other side of this cave, I think. I hope. We have a bit of fancy stone doggies. Or whatever they are. Yeah. Already found like a bit of bigger stone doggies, but they weren't actually that terrible. Yet. I'm not that sure if it's a good way to say that, because every time I say that, something really big and ugly comes out of nowhere and punches me in the face. I would prefer that not to happen, but you never know. I hope we're not going to be lost in these caves after taking a different way than suggested, or that we should have taken. I have no idea where we're going to end up, because we're in a different cave. We found already a diary of the guy that seemingly carried the second of the sigils. Like we found the first guy that was thrown into this thing that eats you alive with one of the sigils, a half of the sigil, and now we're basically finding maybe the second half of the sigils. This is scary. And then we need to find out what to do with them, actually. That's confusing. Some of the green stuff was my own from my exploding guy. So how to know what is yours and what is the others? Water down there, okay. I wonder how deep it is. Usually I would take one of the small stones and just throw it down there. Like we used to do as kids when we found like a hole or something. So seemingly the second guy that carried this thing knew what was going to happen, because the other guy that they threw into this monster to be eaten alive didn't know what's going to happen to him, so he was really pissed off that they let him to die there. But this guy seems to know what's going on, and this is interesting, because why tell one guy and not the other? Travel log, page 2. Yeah, 2 is the guy that carries the thing, seemingly. Let's see what he has to say in part 2. 2 travel log, page 2. Eternal Sun, protect me, that I endure these crimes. An eternal pox upon the heretics that have caused this calamity and what I am forced to do. May also entrust his burning fist into their souls, that they may feel the agony of death once more. I've left my finest acolyte, Herod, to suffer within the desert moor. I do this knowing that my unexpected betrayal will drive him deep inside the terror beneath the sands in a vain attempt to seek escape and his revenge. He was always so driven and resilient and loyal. Now I've repaid his long service with agony. May the first seal be devoured over 1,000 years. Okay, I just asked myself this question and there was my answer. Yeah, that's why it happened. Okay, I see. The second seal's location offered little respite from the evils I was duty-bound to commit. There, the lives of my caravan were forfeit so that their tongue may never slip the location of the cursed object. While this was not done by my hand, the blades of Atep saw to the grisly deed. Their every move felt as if I was the perpetrator. I now set out with what remains of my entourage for the final location, where the third seal will forever lie beyond the reach of the blessed sun and where I will remain to atone for my sins. The third seal, so it's 3. We actually only found 1. But the other guy said it's 2. Now I'm confused. Is it 2? Is it 3? What is it? Uh-oh. Belongs to Forgotten. I don't want to! Go fun. Ah, right. I said something about stone griffins marking the way. But that was the second seal, not the third one.
Can't do that.
But there's the third one.
Skill's not ready.
So what about the second? Now I have the first and the third, but what about the second? I'm confused. I thought it's only 2. Third seal? First seal. In the darkness bound, Morgan had forged his betrayal in the tomb of the heretic. The way is shut, the heresy sealed. With great sacrifice, we seal tonight, blah blah. But what about... Why is it 3 now? And what about 2? Do I have to find them at the end? Like, are they important for unsealing this thing that we're supposed to, like, fight at the end? Of course. And where will be the second? Because until now we only heard about 1 and this one. Like, first one and this one. But there was never a mention of the third one. So where will be the second one? Let's see what his final letter says. Maybe the location of the second one? Namia, my desert flower, how my heart aches to be with you and its children one last time. I fear this letter will not find its way to you, but I must write down my thoughts nonetheless. You see, I've lied to you when I set out beyond the Apache Mountains. I'm not returning home. One more task remains that will take me to where even the light of our divines cannot reach, where I will forever remain. While I cannot speak of what I must do, please know that it is of the most vital importance in order to keep you safe, to keep us all safe. I am sure you think I exaggerate, but after what I have witnessed, I no longer think there are limits to the evils mankind is capable of. In that I am no exception, for the path I have undertaken is dark with the blood of my fellow men that trusted my every command. Know that in my final moments I will think only of your beautiful smile. Your face will be the only sun I will worship for the remainder of my days. Give the children my love. Yours until the sun burns cold and the stars go dark. To her. Ah, how romantic. But I brought great sacrifices. One guy willingly, one guy not so much. But what about the second seal? I am confused. Da-da-da-da-da. Must be the second one. That's the only one I didn't find yet. And I wonder if there's a quest around them or if we just like... Ah, that's where we get out, okay. If there's a quest around them that we have to find them anyway later and we're just again really early with what we do. Whoa, the soling. I know it's just the wind, but it nonetheless drives me crazy. So I wonder where the second might be and if we ever find this one. I mean, I guess somewhere on the way we will stumble across it. But I wonder what they used to for. Ah, now we're outside, okay. Basalt! Basalt was the name of the things, yeah. The stones. I was thinking last episode what it's called. Weird stone formations like this. And it's basalt, of course. How did they get here? We have to go through all of this, like, howling and stuff. And they're just chilling their base out here. At least they're helping us, but still. Go on, shoot. Come on. Throw more stuff at me. I can handle it. I can handle everything you told me. Well, why is everything a maze? Whoa! Ow.
That skill's not ready.
Ow. That was smart. Walk into the ice. Like the very smart person you are.
Can't do that yet.
Quack Hunter. Cool. Quake Hunter. Whatever. Jaren's travel log. First entry. Who are you then? Why's there so many people traveling these places? Shouldn't they know it's dangerous? Let's see the travel log. Jaren's log. We set out yesterday to make our way over the charred rim and down into the valley below. It is a wild place where the towering basalt formations jut from the ground like the bones of an ancient beast. I don't know what happened here, but it appears as if the earth turned itself inside out, spewing its jagged entrails across the valley floor. The land rests now, but signs of ancient turmoil around. I must say I am pleasantly surprised to find that Amal's map has been accurate. When he bought the old rag from a wandering junk peddler and then tried to convince me to join his little treasure hunt, I was skeptical to say the least. After all, what kind of traveling trash merchant carries a genuine treasure map for a few measly iron bits no less? Even if the map was real, I thought was what business do Amal and I have trekking through a burning desert to raid some poor soul's long-forgotten grave? But he's really come through this time. The map is in fact real and, remarkably, Amal has led us this far without incident. According to the map, it won't be more than a half-day's journey to the place they once called the Valley of the Chosen, or so Amal says. I'm relying entirely on him, as I cannot read the supposed ancient language the map is written in. How he can is beyond me. There are signs of a once mighty civilization everywhere. I've seen buildings, statues, tombs, and temples. Some stand as if they were erected yesterday, but most have fallen prey to the ravages that tore through this land long ago. If I didn't know better, I'd say the earth itself had reared up to lay waste to the structures built here, intentionally raising some and leaving others untouched. It is an unnerving thought, no doubt. I do not know what happened to this place, or to the people that must have inhabited it, or why no one has returned to reclaim it. Amal tells me stories of cataclysmic events, the boiling hot blood of the earth pouring over the land, unnatural beasts risen to exact the vengeful punishment of a scorned god. I honestly don't know if he's making it up to scare me, or if he genuinely believes that's what happened here. In the end, all that matters is that everyone left in a hurry and they left a whole lot of valuables behind. If it is true, and it appears to be, this will be a very profitable journey after all. Grave robbers. There's always grave robbers. I mean, it is a bit beyond me to know why I would go on a dangerous journey just like this. I mean, why not if you think there's riches to make? I guess it even makes sense. But I see this treasure map, but I wonder how this guy that just wants to make some riches. Come on! I hate stairs in this game. Genuinely do hate stairs in this game. I wonder how a seemingly just treasure hunter guy came to read an ancient language and know about all the events that happened here. Secret! Even a blind fish like me sometimes finds a secret. That's nice. If I don't have to go up fancy stairs, then I even have a good chance of finding them. Okay, so I guess we found our friends. Vanguard of the tree. That's where we're supposed to go. You alright? Okay. There's a lot of people here. Oracles and whatnot. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to this guy that we're supposed to give the quest. Yeah. Zagon, Mika of Solar.
Riken seems pleased with your work. Remarkable. Before we can depart for the tomb, however, Salile demands sacrifice.
Again? Oh, this heavy breathing. My! Get some medication for this. That absolutely doesn't sound good. What kind of sacrifice?
Don't worry. Salile will not be feasting on your essence today. He has another in mind. You recall the Ire of a Cur you've acquired for us? It peers beyond the veil into realities beyond our own. I've branded it with runes so that its iris will focus on a particular place. Bring it to the burning spire in the ruins of a bid to the north and place it upon the altar. A rift in reality will tear open. Do not fear it. Enter and seek out a creature named Onarix. Slaughter it in the name of Salile and bring me its heart so that our patron's hunger may be sated.
Sounds nice. So we're going to sacrifice something. Man, stop that heavy breathing, that's so annoying. Okay, folks, we made it to the Vanguard. But we still have only 2. Vanguard must hold. We only have 2 seals. And we have more quests. Vanguard must hold. Our efforts to the north have been met with increasing resistance. The fanatics have become aware of our activities and are attempting to push us back. At first they merely tested our defenses. Watching them pass through our defenses wards was a pleasing sight, and the stench of burning flesh filled the air. Unfortunately, they were more prepared during later incursions, and I regret to say that our wards are no longer holding them back. The sentinels have suffered some injuries during these initial exchanges, but no casualties. The followers of Kaiman have greater numbers than we suspected, and the powers they are harnessing are unlike any we've dealt with before and more gruesome. In the most recent strike, a bare-chested behemoth of a man with his face flayed off charged the vanguard in a whirlwind of blades. His gut was exposed to reveal a churning furnace of molten flames that he unleashed upon our forces. Within moments he had taken out 4 of our sentinels without pause. Only when we had finally brought him down by removing his head did we realize that his arms had been removed at the elbows and fused with burning hot blades. To our relief, when he fell, the other fanatics retreated. I dread to think what would happen if several such giants attacked us at once. I pray to Dreek that the time to strike is nearly upon us and that our main forces at the conclave will meet us here, as without reinforcements the vanguard would not hold out much longer. But do not interpret this as a hesitation. We'll fight to the last to keep this point secure in the name of the witch gods. Sounds nice. So, what are you? See you
Yes,
alone.
traveler. What might I help you with?
If it isn't the interpret traveler, I've had my mind on you for some time now. Your exploits here and beyond have proven to be very favorable to the tree. But another vision has clouded my mind as of late, and I think you may be able to help me. What is it? I have peered into the whale, and what looked back was sheer malevolence. The being I speak of is known as the Messenger, a powerful servant of Korvac. Folk tales would describe a fiery visage coming to people in their dreams or in times of desperation, offering them salvation and solace from their life's woes. It is this harbinger of Korvac's fiery wrath that bound the foolish Kaiman's chosen to the forgotten god's will. Why it has chosen to reveal itself now is unknown to me, but this is an opportunity we cannot pass up. Eliminating the messenger would be a critical blow to Korvac's forces. You must follow my vision to the place of misery known as the Pit of Atonement. It is an active volcano within the ruins of Corvin City to the northwest, beyond the infernal wastes, where the messenger awaits us. Seek it out, destroy it. The Reef of Fate demands it be so. Okay, then I see it done. If the Reef of Fate demands it, who am I to not do what the fate wants me to do? Okay, folks, but for today we are done. We reached the conclave. Yeah, there's another quest. We'll take this in the next episode. So do come back for the next episode to not miss it. Leave a subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, that would make me very happy. I hope to see you back in the next episode, and until then, stay healthy, take care of yourselves as always, my dear lizard friends. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for heading over to social media. If you want to see more of my weird things I'm doing day to day, they're mostly boring, but sometimes I even write and post stuff there, so stay with me on this journey, and we'll see each other in the next episode. Thank you, bye!